On People's Editor today, we focus on an issue that needs to be talked about as much as possible for policy and lawmakers to get their acts together as soon as possible. Because with each single day that we continue to breathe toxic air across India, especially in Delhi and the National Capital Region, we are losing precious lives and also causing huge damage to the future of our young children. I'm joined today by a special panel, Dr. Richa Sareen. She's a consultant, pulmonology and critical care medicine with Fortis Hospital. And Dr. Sareen, I was listening to Dr. Arvind Kumar, another noted, pulmonologist recently, and one thing that he actually said is it's a rare case where you actually see babies with pink, healthy lungs now. Is that something that strikes you as well when you talk about air pollution issues in the city?
Hi, thank you so much for having me. Yes, the air pollution in the city is at its worst. So every year during October, November, we face this problem. This year it was huge. This year it has come to greater notice because of the COVID surge that we had because of the air pollution. But every year around Diwali, during October, November, once the season changes, there is stubble burning, there is a smog created which stays there for a good many days, and we always, every year we see a sharp rise in the number of flu cases, a sharp rise in the number of asthma cases. And as you said that the pink healthy lungs these days are only seen in babies. When, if we do an autopsy on patients and people, and we see that the lungs of a person who's inhaling this toxic air is almost as black as that of a smoker, even if you've never smoked in your life. So it is very alarming.
Right. So you don't really have to be an active smoker to be causing all this abuse and harm to your body. Even a passive smoker is going through the same amount of hell, it seems like. But Dr. Richa Sareen, also coming to the fact that, just like Ms. Roy Chaudhary is pointing out to the fact that there has to be a green recovery, the other aspect of environmental pollution, air quality that is hardly spoken about is the impact also on mental health. I mean, of children, of the kind of stress that they are going through and complicated by the fact that we are living in times of a pandemic. Is that something that you see factored in when these plans are made on paper, the strategies are approached to deal with air quality?
So if we see the lifestyle that our children are living and compare it to the ones that we've lived, or probably to our parents, so these days we do not feel safe to send our children out to play. Not just the pandemic part, but early mornings there is such a smog, late evenings, most people, the areas do not have big playgrounds, so everywhere there is a lot of smoke and there is a lot of pollution. So we in fact we do not advise people, small children, elderly people, pregnant females and people who are asthmatics to go out during these times, because that can impact their health adversely. So obviously the change in the lifestyle will have some mental impact on the health of growing children, and because they are indoors more, there'll be more screen time. So a lot of things get connected that way. So obviously we need to focus, because something is happening every year. So we need to take steps and we need to understand that how can we protect the deteriorating air quality over the years, so that we can give our children, our next generations, a safer environment to be in.
Hello everybody, my name is Ryan and I'm going to tell you about the pollution. Could you see behind me? It's not rainy, it's not cloudy, it's smoky, and smoke could make all the animals and all of us sick. And we should not burn leaves, not burn crackers too, and not cut down trees. We should try to grow and plant more trees, because the trees clean the air and help us breathe. Thank you.
Imagine these kids are actually not even able to go out to the playgrounds on most days now because of pollution. They're either missing out on their classrooms completely or having to be masked up constantly. Just one final quick 30-second comment from you, Dr. Richa Sareen. It almost felt like I could feel the kids wheezing, their chests congested. Have the cases really sort of gone up in the last few months?
Yes. So every year during this time of the year, we see that the asthma cases do go up. This year, it has been better because of the pandemic. People are wearing masks a lot. So, the effect of pollution is lesser. Plus, the kids are not going to school, which is a major factor. They are at home most of the times. But this cannot be the situation for life. If you just imagine that these last few
Absolutely.
months have been so torturous for everybody for wearing a mask, and if the situation remains like this, can we go on through life wearing a mask each and every day? How would our life be? So we have to start acting now.
Absolutely.
So that we can give a better future to our kids and more get them to see more natural beauty and have more physical activities outside.
Right. Ms. Roy Chaudhary, one final, in fact, a 30 seconds comment from you. The Supreme Court in November of 2019 said the world is laughing at India because of its smog issues. When somebody like Dr. Sareen says you need to start acting now, one key area where you think we need to start acting. To wake up, and I think also a very important role that media itself needs to think about day in and day out when primetime television channels are allocating space for all kinds of communal polarizing debates. This important discussion is missing from across the mainstream media space. It needs to be talked about so that the constant attention is continued with. Appreciate all of you joining me here on People's Editor. I'm afraid that's all that we have for tonight. But as always, my constant reminder to each of you watching the show, please wear a mask. You're living in times of a pandemic, and also not to forget, literally in a gas chamber with all the air quality woes that face us. For now, it's a goodbye from the entire team. Stay safe. Take care.